Hello, hello. Good evening and welcome to this guided meditation this evening. I'll be beginning in 1 minute from a couple seconds ago. Hello, welcome. We're going for 20 minutes and I'll let you know when the 20 minutes are up. Just going through some relaxation, some focusing on the breath for a bit. I'm noticing these explanations I do at the start, the introduction just is going down. Oh well, I think people know what I do now, so it's fine. If you need some time to readjust, please pause this video. Okay, I'm just going to begin now then. So just starting to release some tension, just going to the shoulders and the neck and the back, just maybe sitting a bit more centered and releasing tension where we can and starting to slow the breath as well. Feeling the sensations of the breath in the nose. And the sensations as they're happening right now. Any thoughts of what there is left to do in the day, or any urgency to do other things, kind of push feeling, just observing it and trying to release it, releasing the urgency and continuing to slow the breath, steady the breath. Continuing to focus on the breath, the sensations as they are right now. Starting to bring our sight into the attention as well. Not really looking at anything in particular, just seeing what's going on. Almost just looking into the distance with the eyes, but with the focus and the attention looking near. kind of with a relaxed gaze, I guess, while continuing to be with the breath. In and out. Releasing tension that shows up in the brows, the jaw, cheeks, forehead, neck. And always returning to the breath. Ignoring any comparisons of, oh, this happened last time, this happened with this person. Just focusing on the sensations in the now. Treating each breath as a new breath. Bringing the belly into the attention as well. Feeling the expansion and contraction here. Trying to just make sure we're getting full breaths. Slow and steady. Feeling the sensations here as well. Allowing the body to take a deeper breath if it needs to, when it needs to. And just returning to slowness again afterwards. Starting to bring more of the breath into our attention. Nasal passageway into the throat, down the back of the tongue, down the throat. Just feeling the sensations of the breath in all of these places. And of course belly, mouth if you're going through the mouth, or nostrils as well. Or if we just relax our tongue and allow both passageways to be open, you can kind of feel it going through the mouth and the nose at the same time. Significantly less in the nose, but it's there. just returning to nose breathing though. Continuing to be with the sensations of the breath. Any distractions arise, any mental phenomena, any physical sensations, just putting some distance in between them and you who is perceiving them, and returning to the sensations of the breath in the now. And all that means is just being with the sensations that are happening at this moment. Not trying to tick off a checklist of, oh, this has happened, because that checklist is based off of what's happened before. Instead, seeing it all anew, relearning what's going on, because this moment is new. So with this newness, being with the sensations of the breath. Maybe choosing one part to focus on, one part of the breath and the body. Going to do some exercises now with the breath. So going to start by moving the attention to the belly and becoming aware of the sensations here. Now going to push the boundaries a little bit of the in and the out. So as the air starts coming in, just observing. Once it reaches capacity, just pulling in a bit more. Until we can't anymore. And holding it for a bit, and then releasing. And on the way out, just observing. And then when we reach the point where it stops, just pushing out a little bit more until we can't anymore. Then holding for a bit and allowing the air to come in. Not holding to the point where we're starving ourselves of oxygen, but just holding to see what the sensations here are like. Continuing in this way, all the way in, hold, all the way out, hold. Still trying to go as slow, as restfully as possible though. Noticing on the way in that I can get more air in if I start filling up my chest as well. So just doing this as well. Belly, chest, hold, release. Not trying to force anything really, just slightly pushing more, easing ourselves into breathing more fully. With a gentleness, a playfulness. As a exploration. Continuing to feel the sensations of the belly, the breath in the belly as we do this. Belly full, chest full, release. All the way out. Noticing with the introduction of the chest, my body starting to wake up a little bit more. Starting to lose some of its relaxation that comes from focusing our attention. So only filling up the belly now. Releasing tension where we see it, but returning to the belly. Maybe returning back to the gaze now, as well as the belly, the breath. Peering in with our attention. As we reach the end today, so just slowly opening our eyes whenever we're ready, trying to take as much of this slowness, this attentiveness with us. Maybe looking at the pattern of the eyes, of the eyelids, seeing that in places of darkness in the sight or just all over the sight, just reminds us that that space is always there. Nice. Well, thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you had a good time. Have a good night. I'll see you again tomorrow morning.